Hey, what's up guys, Dan Javidi here, hope you're all well. So last week I did a video about the forthcoming budget and it was titled, "This is the tax grab budget." Well, I could be completely wrong. There has been some leaked information this week which suggests it is going to be not a tax grab, but a tax giveaway. Don't get me wrong, we know that at some point tax rises are going to come, and they will come at the right point of the economy where the Chancellor thinks that we can afford it. So I do think the points that I made in the video last week are still very valid. It's just going to be deferred. So what can we expect to come in next week's budget? Well, here are the things that we know already. We know that the stamp duty holiday, which was due to end in March, is going to be extended for at least 3 months. And if you've been following me or watching my videos, you would have seen that I've called this many times before, because the Chancellor cannot risk the housing market collapsing. He knows, like a deck of cards, if the housing market falls, so does everything else. So at the forefront of the Chancellor's mind is going to be to keep the housing market booming. So the extension is just the first thing that we're going to see to continue to drive the housing market forward. We aren't going to see this extension stop completely. We're going to see it extended again, or something new measure of stamp duty to replace the existing one brought in to encourage growth, which will definitely have first-time buyers at the forefront. But even property investors are benefiting slightly from the current stamp duty holiday. So investors, you've got to be ramping up the purchases while you can on good deals. Do not buy properties overpriced to save just a few percent on stamp duty, because you will be caught out when the prices do adjust. Some of the other measures that we know are coming are things like a cut in VAT. Now, do I think the cut in VAT is going to be across the spectrum on all types of businesses? Unfortunately not. I think this is going to be targeted at really hard hit sectors. Things like the retail market and hospitality sector. I think this is pretty much a given. But is it going to stop there? Absolutely not. I think there's going to be cuts to fuel duty. There could be cut to alcohol duty. And there's even talk about that being selective enough to just benefit on-trade pubs. That's places where you buy and consume alcohol, not off-trade, which is typically supermarkets. This could be an absolute game changer that stays long term. If the Chancellor makes a change in tax benefits for on-trade premises, I think it will be so popular, so well received, that we could see cheap supermarket alcohol a thing of the past. And then last but not least, I think we're going to see some more grant this budget, because it will be the last budget of big giveaways to really propel the economy out of slumber into a rocketing economy. Because this V dip that we're in at the moment is a V because it should spike out. It shouldn't be a slow recovery. And the Chancellor is definitely looking to make his mark by encouraging everyone in every possible way he can for this economy to come out fighting and to be bigger and better than it ever has been. And that's what he'll be remembered for. That's what's going to win votes for the Conservative Party. And the cost to do that is relatively small, even though we're talking about tens of billions. But compared to what the recovery could pay back, it is going to be a small figure. And he will then be able to bring in bigger tax rises in the budgets to come over the next few years, because he was responsible for bringing the economy back to a sustainable, recovered level, which, to be honest with you, we couldn't ask for a better plan of recovery given the current sets of circumstances. So I'm really excited to see what the Chancellor's got to bring. I think I've highlighted some of the key headline benefits that is going to be talked about, but I do think that there's going to be some stuff that no one has considered that is going to encourage everyone to spend more and do more to help this economy recover. So that's it from me. Hope you found the content rich. Stay safe, and I'll catch you all on the next video on the day of the budget.